of University College of Engineering, Kakatiya University, I extend warm welcome to all for this online Atal FDP on medical image processing and 3D applications. Now I take privilege in inviting today's chief guest and dignitaries onto this virtual platform. Now I request chief guest Professor T. Ramesh sir, Vice Chancellor, Kakatiya University, onto this virtual platform. Guest of honor, Dr. R. Mallikarjun Reddy sir, Registrar, Kakatiya University. Thank you for joining with us, sir. Guest of honor, Dr. T. Srinivasulu sir, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Kakatiya University. We welcome you, sir. Chairman of today's inaugural function, Dr. N. Ramana sir, Principal, University College of Engineering, Kakatiya University. Thank you for joining with us, sir. Distinguished resource person for today's session, Professor Devdut Sheeth, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, IIT Kharagpur. Thank you for joining with us, sir. Dr. K. Bikshalu sir, HOD, ECE Department. Dr. E. Harikrishna, Board of Studies Chairperson, ECE Department. B. Srikanth, Assistant Professor, Organizing Committee Member, Atal FDP, and other dignitaries, press and media. I welcome you all to this inaugural session of Atal FDP. Thank you all for joining for us with this session, inaugural session. Now I request our principal, Dr. N. Ramana sir, to carry out the session proceeding.
Good morning to all. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor T. Ramesh Garu, today's Chief Guest of the function, and respected Registrar, Kakatiya University, Dr. Mallikarjun Reddy Garu, respected Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor T. Srinivasulu Garu, and respected Head of the Departments, and my dear colleagues, and today's coordinator of the today's program, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar, and the Professor Devdut, and all my dear colleagues and the participants. Once again, good morning to all. Now I request the coordinator of the today's FDP, Atal AICT FDP, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar, give a brief note on the today's program.
Thank you, sir. I once again say good morning to all and extend welcome to this online Atal FDP. I once again thank all the participants for joining with us for this 5-day online journey. At the outset, the title of this 5 days online Atal FDP is Medical Image Processing and 3D Applications. In these 5 days, we have total 14 sessions. Out of these 14 sessions, 10 sessions will be handled by resource persons from IITs, NITs, central government institutes, state universities, and the remaining sessions, 4 sessions will be handled by industry experts from MathWorks India as well as Integrated Microsystems. In these 5 days online FDP, participants will be taken from fundamentals of medical image processing to higher level of processing using advanced software tools to generate 3D medical models for printing. And we will have medical case studies, and the experts will be sharing their research experience and throw some light on how to carry out further research in this emerging interdisciplinary field. Sir, we are happy to share that we have received a good response from students, faculty, research scholars, industry personnel, and especially faculty from medical field for this FDP from across the country. This FDP is conducted with financial support from Atal Academy, and on behalf of our Kakatiya University, we thank the Director Atal Academy for approving and sanctioning financial support. In total, we have a limit of 200 participants, sir, and we have reached that 200 limit. And next, I request all the participants to make use of these 5 days to know about importance of processing medical images to generate 3D medical models. Thank you, and thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar. And now I request Dr. K. Bikshalu, please share your views on this FDP.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor T. Ramesh sir, and today's chief guest, and respected Dean, Professor T. Srinivasulu sir, guest of honor, and respected Registrar, Professor R. Mallikarjun Reddy sir, and guest of honor, Principal, University College of Engineering, Kakatiya University, Kottagudem, Dr. N. Ramana sir, Coordinator, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar sir, and professors, faculty, good morning to one and all. Myself, Dr. K. Bikshalu, in charge, Head of Department, ECE. First of all, my hearty welcome to the online FDP program, and congratulations to the course coordinator, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar sir. Very trending topic is selected by the course coordinator. I wish him all the very best. And coming to the topic, medical image processing and 3D applications. Imaging has become an essential component in many fields of medical and laboratory research and clinical practices. And these processed images will help in analysis, visualization, and interpretation. And this 3D analysis also enhances doctors to study, diagnose, monitor, and treat medical disorders. Like radiologists identify tumors from MRI, CT, and PET scan. And modern 3D medical imaging offers potential and promising advances in science and medicines as higher fidelity images are produced. In spite of all advances in medical research, today in India we are lacking. As per the World Health Organization standards, there should be one doctor per 1,000 patients. But in India, we have one doctor for 1,500 patients. So because of population, diagnosis and medical treatment has become very costly. So in this context, I urge all the researchers and faculties to work in this direction, and this medical image processing and 3D applications will give you good inputs. So there are also very good number of expert professors from IITs and NITs, and also good number of industrials from various fields. You can make use of the opportunities. So once again, I wish you all the very best. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Dr. Bikshalu Garu, for your valuable information. And once again, a very good morning to all. And it's my turn now. So myself, Dr. N. Ramana, the Principal, University College of Engineering, Kottagudem. And coming to the online FDP, AICT sponsored ATAL FDP. So the AICT and ATAL together have taken a great initiation conducting online FDPs. So far they have conducted nearly more than 30,000 FDPs in the last financial year, and they got a place in the Guinness Book Record also. And more than 2 lakhs of participants benefited from this FDP till now. And this is a very, very good initiative by the MHRD, and we are very much thankful to the AICT, MHRD and the Atal Academy for continuing this program for this financial year also. And in the last academic year, we have conducted the 2 AICT Atal FDPs, online FDPs, so sanctioned by the AICT and with full financial aid. So we have not taken any financial aid from the university, and total financial aid was provided by the AICT. And apart from that, the college also organized several 2-day workshops and webinars, and nearly almost around 10 to 15 academic programs are organized by the college. So I congratulate all the faculty who coordinated the programs. And coming to today's program and the present FDP, medical image processing and 3D applications. So when we look at this topic, it's totally very advanced and emerging technology, and it's also not belongs to a particular ECE or computer science faculty. So it is a very interdisciplinary, and there are many people from the medical science and as well as from mathematics, as well as from the mechanical engineering, computer science. So everyone has their own role in developing the application based on medical image processing and 3D applications. So generally, for providing a quality healthcare, it will be very, very useful to get deep insights into patient's health. This medical image processing 3D application is very, very useful. We are all witness from the last 1.5 years how we are suffering from the pandemic, and how important the healthcare. So I request all the participants, I urge develop applications which will provide a quality healthcare and contribute to the society. And with this information, and I thank everyone, and I also wish the participants utilize the online FDP 5 days FDP very effectively and carry the good amount of information. And thank you. Now I request the Dean Faculty of Engineering, Professor T. Srinivasu Garu. So I request you kindly share your inputs, your information, your views on this program.
So thank you, Dr. Ramana. Am I audible, Dr. Poonam Chandar?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
So then, good morning to one and all. Respected, esteemed Vice Chancellor Professor T. Ramesh Garu, and Chairman of the Chief Guest of today's function, respected Registrar Professor Mallikarjun Reddy, Guest of Honor, and Dr. N. Ramana, Principal and Chairman of the today's function, and Dr. Poonam Chandar, Coordinator of the workshop and his team, and Dr. Bhikshalu, HOD of the EC Department, Dr. Harikrishna, delegates and faculty members, and all others are a hearty welcome for the today's program. At the outset, congratulations to Dr. Poonam Chandar for organizing workshop on the medical image processing. Is one of the cutting edge research. So then medical image processing, I think all are aware, and you have seen that the role played by the recent pandemic situations and pandemic analysis, and it has played a very important role in medical image processing. Mainly the medical image processing, the role is that guide the medical interventions such as the surgical planning. Ultimately, to help you for the surgical planning, the main role plays is that medical image processing is to help the surgical planning for the doctors. And so, and moreover, it also helps for the further research. And the main benefits of the medical image processing is that it allows for the in-depth, but invasive, non-invasive. That's very important word here. It is a non-invasive tool. Exploration of the internal anatomy. 3D models of the anatomies of interest can be created and studied to improve treatment outcomes for the patient, develop improved medical devices and drug delivery systems, or achieve more informed diagnosis. It has become one of the key tools leveraged for the medical advancement in the recent years. This is very important. These are very important things, and we have seen the role played in the pandemic situations. The best case study for us. If we see the healthcare sector is totally different from the other industry, it is a high priority sector, and people expect highest level of the care and services regardless of cost. It did not achieve social expectations. Even we are not achieving the social expectations, though it consumes huge percentage of budget in terms of the image interpretation by human experts. It is quite limited to its subjectivity, the complexity of the image. Extensive variations exist across the different interpretations. These are the major reasons why we are not meeting the societal expectations. And fatigue. After the success of the deep learning is improved the further analysis of the image processing. After the success of the deep learning in other real world applications, it is also providing exciting solutions with a good accuracy. Accuracy has been improved of medical images and is seen as a key method for the future applications in healthcare sector. So it would be safe to say that after computer vision, earlier we are using computer vision and machine learning, and now deep learning and AI is going to the next step in medical image processing. Deep learning is going to play a very important role in the medical image processing. And if we see the market of medical image processing has witnessed a high growth due to the increasing use of these techniques in the medical diagnosis, disease monitoring, and treatment of diseases. The growth would be driven by the increasing government investment. Why it is so different from other industries means government is involving in this industry. In the healthcare of infrastructure development, moreover, the growing awareness about the early diagnosis of the diseases with the help of the medical imaging process are fueling the growth of the global medical image processing market. This is a very big market also. And if you see what is the latest research in that, I mean ongoing research, and the best research is everyone is looking research is how can one get a better contrast without having to make any external arrangement such as an injection a dye in the bloodstream. Without injecting a dye in the bloodstream, you have to get the information about the patient. That is a very important now. But many people would say that it is impossible. They used to say that it is impossible to get the information. The very fact that people say it is impossible means it is a good problem to work on. So without non-contact, not invasive. So therefore you have to diagnose the patient. How can one do angiogram by non-invasive methods? Today it involves making an incision. How can that be avoided? Angiogram also we are going to involve the patient. We are interfacing the patient. We are putting the incision. Without incision, we have to get angiogram details with the image processing. That is a big challenge for the today's research. How can one read MRI and ultrasound images automatically? For example, if you take MRI scan or even CT scan, we have to wait for the hours together. Sometimes doctor may not do the report immediately, radiologist. So they will ask you to come next day. So therefore, we are losing a lot of time. Time plays very important role for the proper diagnosis. Therefore, the image processing plays very important role. That will address the medical image processing problems. How to build an image missions that has smaller footprint, small and I mean portable imaging missions are very important nowadays. And even 4D also coming up. The introduction of 4D imaging have injected a new momentum in the radiation therapy. And it has also minimized the small tissue complication. The 4D imaging technique aims to track and compensate the target motion, is very important, during radiation treatment and minimize the normal tissue injuries. This is very important. 4D is going to play a very important role. And moreover, recently we have witnessed about the COVID, the role played by the medical image processing we appreciate. Then if you recollect that case study, particularly since December 2019, the coronavirus diseases outbreak has caused many death causes and affected all sectors of human life. The virus is deadly due to the two basic reasons. Firstly, it is novel with no vaccine discovered. And secondly, it is easily transmitted through direct or indirect contact with the affected individual. These are the major characteristics of coronavirus. So to analyze this coronavirus, medical image processing played a very important role. In the field of healthcare, deep learning has been implemented in many applications like diabetic retinopathy detection, lung nodules classification, fatal localization, thyroid diagnosis, numerous sources of medical images, X-ray, CT, MRI, make deep learning a great technique to combat the COVID-19 outbreak. Very important is that ultimately this COVID-19 cases can be analyzed successfully with the deep learning algorithms. Moving by the first fact, a large number of research works have been proposed and developed for the initial months of 2020. 2020, there you could see a lot of research proposal of deep learning for the COVID cases, COVID situations, COVID problems. There are so many proposals received by DSC, Minister of Science and Technology, Government of India. Imaging can help give a rapid and accurate, and if you see the chest CT scan image as an important role in the assessment of the COVID. Always there go CT scan, I think most of them are familiar. Once you go for the doctor, they will ask you for get the CT scan. And patient with the severe and worsening respiratory systems, and based on the imaging, it can be evaluated how severely the lungs are affected, how severely cohorts are going to indicate how severely are affected, and how the patient disease is evolving, which is helpful in making the treatment decisions. While a manual read of the CT can take 15 minutes. If it's a CT scan to the radiologist, he will take typically 15 minutes to analyze and interpret and give you the report. If we employ the deep learning algorithms, it will take only 10 seconds. So fast, so accurate, improved accuracy over the manual interpretations. That's the great of the deep learning in the image processing, medical image processing. Therefore, the future is for the deep learning algorithms going to play vital role in the medical image processing. Therefore, automated image analysis with artificial intelligence techniques has the potential to optimize the role of CT in the assessment of COVID-19. Automatic analyzers are very important. Automatic image analysis is going to play a very important role for particularly virus-related problems. So by allowing the accurate and fast diagnosis of infections in the large number of patients, it's going to fast and accurate. That's very important. Accuracy also important, fast. Just we have seen that a typically conventional radiologist takes 15 minutes, a deep learning algorithm 10 seconds. That is a great about the technology. Therefore, this technology efficiently utilized for the, diagnosing the COVID-19 cases. AI has the potential to support clinical decisions making and improving the workflow efficiency. Workflow efficiency will be increased. Therefore, earlier it take the 15 minutes, it take the 10 seconds. That definitely is improved. And moreover, we have seen that with Dr. Poonam Chandra clearly given that, and participants from the medical professionals. That is very important. We have to make a note of that. And medical professionals also attending the workshop, and more than around 200 participants is a great success. And I think we have very good resource persons, and definitely they are going to deliver the very good, useful expert lectures. And therefore, I am sure that all the participants will benefit with the various expert lectures in the medical image field being delivered by during the workshop. So all the best and good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You have given a lot of information about the technologies that can be used to provide the better health care. So now I request the respected Registrar of Kakatiya University, Dr. Mallikarjun Reddy Garu, please share your views on this 5 days online FDP.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
I'm
morning,
audible?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. It is my privilege to participate in this AICT Training and Learning Academy sponsored online FDP program, Medical Image Processing and 3D Applications. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Kakatiya University, Professor T. Ramesh Garu, and the patron of today's FDP program. Sir has encouraged the Kottagudem engineering faculty to go ahead with this program and conduct it very successfully. And the University College of Engineering, Kakti University, Kottagudem, has came forward to take up this Atal FDP program, which is 5-day program. And really appreciate you all for this task which you have taken up. And I invite you all to this wonderful program. And in this today's program, our principal chairman, Dr. N. Ramana, and respected Dean, Professor T. Srinivasulu, sir, I joined in this program, and Dr. K. Punam Chandar, who is the coordinator for this FDP program, and today's keynote speaker from IIT Kharagpur, Devdut Shir, Professor Devdut Shir, and the organizing committee of this FDP program. I welcome you all to this program on behalf of Kakti University. And the program which was chosen and the title which was mentioned here, that is Medical Image Processing and 3D Applications, is a wonderful title, FDP program, which is definitely helpful for all of us. As we all know that AICT is striving hard to improve the human resource in our country, and this program is conducted basically to achieve the goals of higher education, such as access, equity, and quality. These are the 3 terms which are used by AICT, Human Resource HRD Ministry of Government of India. So to get the education to the doorstep of the student, that is access, equity, and quality. So to improve the quality of education, especially in the higher education sector, these FDP programs definitely will help a lot. And I thank AICT for giving this Atal program for us, FDP program for this Kakti University. Already they have sponsored us several programs as per principal's note, and definitely this will go a long way in improving the quality of higher education and also the strengths of faculty members who are in this field. So this program which was taken up, that is Medical Image Processing and 3D Applications, is an apt title, which is order of the day now. As we all know that the process of medical image processing begins by acquiring raw data from machines like MRI and CT, and these should be formatted suitably by relevant softwares. So definitely I hope that these 3D applications will be useful for enhancing the quality of the image which we get, and also which will be very useful for diagnosis especially. And I understand that this is not only very helpful in medical technology, I understand that this is also useful in identifying the microstructures in a material sample also. And also defect in hidden industrial components also can be diagnosed or identified and then repaired accordingly. So this program in present scenario, as we all know that the image processing has become a very prominent subject in the medical field, especially in diagnosing many problems, like recently as our Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Professor Srinivasulu sir, has told that this is very much useful in the new COVID-19 pandemic situation, where CT scan is advised for many patients to know whether he is infected by COVID or not. So this finally, to get a good 3D picture, the technology is very much useful, and finally the 3D image processing is very much important to plan for surgeries or to diagnose exactly what the problem is hidden inside without non-invasive or non-destructive testing. It is of high value nowadays, because minimum invasive and maximum diagnosis should be done so that patient can be treated effectively. So I hope that the 5-day program, which is organized by the University College of Engineering, Kakati University, Kottagudem, will be a grand success. And I hope the deliberations and discussions, brainstorming sessions in this program will definitely help the participants to trigger in their mind different ideas so that they can explore into new areas of the medical image processing and 3D applications. I congratulate all the faculty members and the principal, especially coordinator, and all who have taken pains to organize this program. And I wish this program a grand success. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable information, and you are also given how the same technology can be used for the other fields also. Thank you. Now, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest of today's function, Professor T. Ramesh Garu, kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Today program, AICT Training and Learning Atal Academy sponsored online FDP on medical image processing and 3D applications. Today, 5th July 2021 to 9th July 2021. Organized by our University College of Engineering, Kottagudem, Kakati University. This program chairman, Dr. N. Ramana, Principal, University College of Engineering, Kottagudem, Kakati University, and our registrar and patron of this program, Dr. Mallikarjuna Reddy, registrar, Kakati University, Warangal, and our colleague Professor T. Srinivasulu, Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Kakati University, Warangal. FDP Coordinator, Dr. K. Purnam Chandar, Assistant Professor of ECE. Good morning once again. This is very good opportunity to all of you to acquire latest technological updates through this online training. The title of FDP says that usage and scope of image processing technology in medicine. Myself, I am the man of social sciences, much concerned about reforms that will bring change in the lives of backward people, underprivileged people, and helpful to poor section of society. You all from the technical background have to work hard to bring changes in the society. We have been seeing how the technology helped us to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic situation. This pandemic raised many questions and posed many challenges in front of us. Providing quality healthcare is one of the most important and primary services that should reach to every single person in the world, irrespective of social and economic, cultural background. Our state government is putting all its effort to provide quality healthcare to everyone by adopting latest technologies as much as possible. I strongly believe that this type training helps you develop applications in medical field to provide quality service for all economical backgrounds of society. I always welcome anything that helps directly or indirectly to bring better changes in the lives of people. I wish you effectively utilize this opportunity to acquire new skills and transfer them to students and see that they actively contribute to their skills in building better society. Finally, I thank the MHRD for provide all support in conducting this online faculty development program. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for your valuable information. So we will see that many programs will be conducted in the future, and as you always say that the reforms should be brought to change uh, the poor section of the society. With that motto, your motto, we always conduct this training and education field is one of the important things that will bring changes in the lives of many poor people. So with your motto and your inspiration, we'll in future try to conduct more and more programs which will indirectly benefit to bring the changes in the society. Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable presence in the today's online FDP inaugural. So now I request Dr. Hari Krishna, Assistant Professor of ECE, to express vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning to all of you. On behalf of University College of Engineering, Kakati University, Kottagudem, and Kakati University, Warangal, I am here to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, I thank AICT New Delhi and AICT Training and Learning Academy and the experts of AICT Atal scheme for selecting our college to deliver this FDP to the research community. I thank AICT and Atal department for giving this opportunity to share the innovations in the medical image processing to the research community. Then I thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor T. Ramesh, sir, for sparing his valuable time to share his views in this online FDP. Thank you, sir. Our Honorable Registrar, sir, Professor Mallikarjun Reddy, sir, for sparing his valuable time and sharing the important views of medical image processing to the research community. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your guidance. I thank Professor T. Srinivasulu, sir, Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Kakati University, Warangal, for continuously supporting us and guiding in all college activities and research activities. Thank you, sir. I thank a special thanks to Dr. N. Ramana, sir, Principal, University College of Engineering and Kottagudem, for giving continuous support in all activities conducted in the University College of Engineering, Kottagudem. I thank Dr. K. Bikshalu, sir, in charge head Department of ECE, University College of Engineering, Kottagudem, for providing a wonderful platform to share the research views. I thank all the participants and the managements and principals of various colleges to allow all the participants to participate in this workshop. I thank all the principals and administrations of various colleges. Finally, I thank the coordinator, sir, has taken a very much pain to arrange the experts from IITs and NITs to provide a research quality research to the research community. I thank you, sir, and all the experts who are permitted, who are given consent to express the research views to this FDP. I thank all the expert panel, sir. Finally, I thank all the teaching staff, non-teaching staff of the University College of Engineering who are directly and indirectly involved in the success of this FDP. Thank you, sir.
Now, Dr. K. Poonam Chandar,
Yes, sir.
coordinator of this FDP, you can continue the program. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. I thank all the chief guests and the dignitaries for joining this online inaugural session. Thank you once again.